WRGN connected. WIVH connected. Social media connected.
The show starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good Tuesday morning, coming to you live from the WRGN and WIVH studios. It's Connect. I'm Tim Madeira.
I'm Terry Perrine. Good morning.
Good morning, Terry. It is good to welcome you as well as we come to you live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all the socials,
Absolutely.
as they say. You can make sure you like us on Facebook, WRGN FM or WIVH FM, or subscribe on YouTube, right?
That's right. We live stream Connect every weekday to YouTube and Facebook, and we are excited to connect with you.
Mhm.
Basically, if you're there, we're there.
That's exactly right. Now, Instagram's still an issue, but that's not us.
Not us.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a platform-wide problem.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
They're meta. They'll figure it out.
That's right. They got all the big guns on it right now.
Right.
Well, we are glad that you're connecting with us live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Of course, you can always still call or text us
Mhm.
at 800-245-3688. Again, we would love to hear from you. Why would we hear from you? Well, because we're giving away a gift card this week to your go-to grocery store. Tell us about it, Terry.
Yeah, well, where you shop, we're going to give you a gift card too. We want it to be what works for you. So it's kind of a winner's choice type of thing. But we want to help stock your pantry a little bit and give you a $20 gift card to, your favorite grocer.
That's awesome. Well, the way you do it is by correctly answering our Bible quiz. That will enter you into the drawing that will happen on Friday. Here we go. Oh, this sounds so serious. And
I know.
then when you hear the question, you're going to see how serious it is. All right, here we go. Death and life are in the power of the what? And those who love it will eat its fruits. Yeah.
Very intense. And with that music, my heart starts to race. It's
Right?
like, oh boy, I better get this right.
Yeah. So
Now-
great verse today, right?
It is, yeah, for sure. And one of the fun things that we do now as part of Connect is we have a leaderboard. So it's a little friendly, fun competition between Dan and I, or is it
I'm in
myself?
proxy.
Yeah, so Tim's
Yeah.
in proxy for
Yeah.
Dan.
Let's see, the I and myself thing, my
Yeah, I
wife gave
never-
me, well, you leave out the first name, and do you say I or do you say myself? So if you said between myself or well, no,
I
that
said
doesn't
Dan
work.
and I.
Dan and myself
are
or me.
competing.
Yeah, I am competing.
Right.
I don't.
I
know.
don't. It's
That
yeah.
didn't work.
We are competing.
Sorry, hun.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm doing proxy for Dan.
You
Where
are,
do we
yeah.
stand on the leaderboard, Terry?
I gotta ask Kay Rita.
Okay, Rita, where do we stand?
I have 5,
We're
and
steady?
Dan has
Oh,
6.
6. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Gosh, I shouldn't have been absent yesterday.
I know. I got one right. And you got one
Man.
wrong. So.
All right. Well, it's not a daily double today. It's
No.
just 1 point available. And that is for the fun question.
Mhm. Now, always remember, complete contest rules for all our giveaways on WRGN and WIVH found at our website, WRGN.com or WIVH.org. Now, you mentioned the fun question.
Yeah.
We've got it. Let's go.
Let's hear it.
All right. As we were looking at the fun question, I realized that I thought Rosetta Stone was just something to help you learn.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Turns
yeah.
out it's a thing.
It is an actual thing.
Who knew?
And like the thing that you are thinking of is named after this thing.
Okay.
So Rosetta Stone, I think the learning module that you're thinking of.
Exactly.
Would
How to
like-
learn languages.
Yeah, it was like the precursor to Babbel and what's the other one?
Babbel.
Dual.
Now I know
Duolingo.
Babbel's a thing.
No, not
The
that
Tower of, yes.
No. Although that's named after that too, and it's a very interesting
Yeah.
connection. But now we have Babbel and Duolingo. But before that, back in the day, man, it was Rosetta Stone.
Yeah. So
It was
what's
expensive.
what's our fun question, Terry?
All right. So the fun question is the Rosetta Stone, not the language tool, but the actual Rosetta Stone has Demotic. I don't know if I said that right.
I think so.
Egyptian hieroglyphic, and what other language on it?
So there's 3 different languages on the Rosetta Stone.
That's
Demotic
right.
Egyptian hieroglyphic, and what other language? What's our options?
And our choices are Arabic, Greek, or Latin.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I guess it's like a
Interesting.
translating thing.
Okay.
But what I do know is that on this date, the Rosetta Stone was found. And that's why it's our question today.
Ah, interesting. Well, I just found out about the Rosetta Stone today. That's pretty sad.
There you go.
All right, we're going to start with music. Here we go. I can't believe it. I did not know that.
That's great.
Yes.
Well, it looks like TGD knew about it because
Oh,
he's saying the
boy.
Rosetta Stone is how they figured out what hieroglyphs meant.
Ah.
And yeah, that's what it, I guess what it's saying here is, Rosetta Stone had, I guess it's kind of like a cryptic, or is that what they call it?
Obviously, I don't know.
Oh, why am I asking you that?
I'm looking up the Rosetta Stone right now because I
But
have
now
no
don't
idea.
cheat. Don't cheat.
Oh yeah. I gotta guess first.
I don't think, I'm not saying you're cheating. I don't think you could look up about it and
it's
not
gonna
find
tell me
out what the language
Okay,
was.
so I won't
right?
look it up yet.
Yes.
I will come up with my guess. Here.
Yes.
And it
Now,
will be a wild guess.
those of you who are listening on the off-air experience and participating, if you know what the other language is, we'd love to hear it, and we'd definitely love to hear your answer to the Bible question. Now, you do not need to know that answer off the top of your head.
Right.
We encourage you to dig into the Word of God and have a little Bible study this morning, and then text us, private message us on Facebook or Instagram, drop it in the chat on YouTube, and get yourself entered to win that $20 go-to grocery store gift card. I think it's a great opportunity for that.
Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do, Terry, is I'm going to come up with my guess here, but I'm going to do it on the air, so
Okay.
that you can know why I'm thinking
Sure.
through,
Uh-huh.
and then I will look it up because now I'm curious as to what the Rosetta Stone looks like. All I can picture right now is the 10 Commandments.
I think, well, I don't know, because I think it was like, someone that's watching is going to know, but I think it was like an Indiana Jones movie or something. And I
really.
I don't,
I
one
must
of
not pay
those
close
type
enough
of like,
attention.
super adventure,
Okay.
The Mummy, or, like one of those
Okay.
kind of things.
Yeah. I love those movies, by the way.
I
They're
do
fun.
too. They are fun. And
and-
you learn stuff, but it's also highly fictionalized.
Well, and
so-
this is the thing about it is that you watch these movies. I know there's a series called The Librarian.
I've heard about
that's
it.
also the same type of
yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
And they do blend that truth with fiction
They
thing.
do.
And then I come to the end of the movie and I'm like, okay, I don't know what was real and what wasn't in that.
Well,
Actually,
that's like kind of like
AI right now.
Right. Well, yeah, that too. But no, like we, Don and I really liked the miniseries called John Adams that was produced by HBO.
Oh yeah.
But like I'm sure it's primarily based on what happened, but at the same time, it's entertainment.
Right.
Like they have to write a show.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was real or not. And the
Right.
same with all of those other things.
Yeah. It's I think about that with even The Chosen.
Oh,
which
right.
is so good,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
there are many things in there that are artistic license.
That's right.
That things that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Which is why, of course, it's so important to study the scriptures, even
right.
when you're going through those things,
That's right.
because they aren't all things that actually happened. They're just based on
Right.
the events of scripture and what we understand.
Well, it kind of reminds me of, you had Jill Eileen Smith on an interview recently on the WRGN morning show.
Yeah.
Recently, in the last 6 months or
Right.
something. But she's a biblical fiction author.
Mhm.
And so her books are based on what the scriptures say, and then what she studies and learns about the culture and the environment that the biblical story has taken place
Exactly.
in. And then from those two knowledge sources,
Comes-
fills in the gaps.
exactly.
I guess you could say.
Hey, remember, you can follow us on Facebook to get those interviews as well. So check that out.
We're coming out in 5 seconds here.
10 minutes past the 10 o'clock hour here on WRGN and WIVH Connect as we connect with you live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or, of course, the old-fashioned way with your telephone, because if you're there, we are there. Answer that Bible question for today. What is it, Terry?
Death and life are in the power of the what? Or blank.
Okay.
And those who love it will eat its fruits. So death and life are in the power of the what? And those who love it will eat its fruits.
All right. Fill in that blank. Our fun question as well. And I'm going to weigh in early on the fun question.
Okay. Because you want to Google it. That's
I do.
why.
I do. I
You
wanna
want to see what it looks like.
I don't know. I thought the Rosetta Stone was a language model that you could learn
Sure.
languages from. Turns out it's an actual thing. Demotic Egyptian hieroglyphic, and
Mhm.
what other language are on it? Is it Arabic, Greek, or Latin? I am not. I'm going to say it's not Greek.
Okay.
Greek was the language of the New Testament. Hebrew, the language of the Old Testament.
Mhm.
So it's either Latin or Arabic as I'm thinking through it.
Yeah.
But I am going to weigh in.
I'll weigh in early with you so that we can look it up and have a good time.
Okay. All right.
And then maybe tell people what it looks like. or
Okay.
whatever, but-
Yeah. Right. Because we were trying to. I mean, yeah. All right. So anyway, Arabic. Now, see,
So-
Jesus spoke Arabic,
Right.
and it could have been the older language. And of course, I'm going to go with Latin. I'm going to
Did
go
you
with
speak Arabic.
Aramaic. I'm sorry,
Aramaic.
Aramaic.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, Arabic.
Woo.
I don't think
No,
so.
Aramaic.
Aramaic.
That's right. Different than
So you're going
Arabic.
with Latin.
I'm going to go with Latin.
Okay. Here's my thought process.
Okay.
And this is probably totally wrong, and this will just show you how not to think through it. I'm gonna go with Arabic.
Okay.
I feel like Greek was a New
Testament.
Testament. You know,
So the
more
Rosetta
modern
Stone we're
language.
figuring is older. Than that.
yes. And
Okay.
then again, probably wrong, but I feel like Latin came after Greek
Latin came after
and
Greek.
possibly came from Greek, because in English, which also has Latin in it,
Okay.
there are cognates that you can follow from English to Latin. So like cardiac, right, has like card, C-A-R-D. I'm boring you to death.
No,
That's in Latin, and then it's also
I'm
in Greek.
marveling at the depth of your wisdom, Terry.
Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway. So I feel like Latin came after Greek
Okay.
because English is kind of based on Latin. So therefore, it must be Arabic. And also, I don't know anything about Arabic, and I don't know anything about the Rosetta Stone. So let's put them together.
Which came first, the Greek or the
Oh,
Arabic?
I know. I feel like I'm back in seminary. How many languages can
The
you know?
chicken or the egg or the sparrow? Here's
you go.
Corey Asbury.
This is the I of he did this song, and it just gives you a glimpse of God
Mm,
in a really sweet way.
yeah.
I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel. It's like there's things sometimes we get so caught up in, like, God is, powerful and just, and those are all really good things, and they're all true.
Exactly.
But he's also loving and caring and gentle and all those things.
Yeah, it's a hard dichotomy that we have
Yes.
in our spiritual life. It's the same thing about when we talk about God's love and then God's correction.
Correct. Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's that
It's both,
challenge
right.
because it is both. And so, how do we, for instance, show that example in loving people, but also then having a standard that we hold to?
Yep.
And I guess I think of it most of the time for me as the way that I raised my kids.
Okay.
Is I showed them love.
Mm-hmm.
They knew that I loved them unconditionally, which is
Mhm.
the way God loves us.
Mm-hmm.
But they also knew if they did something wrong,
Right.
they were going to get reprimanded.
Correction.
That
reproof.
reprimand
Yeah.
didn't mean that I didn't love them.
That's right.
In fact, it meant that I loved them.
In fact, I remember one time I had become very convicted about something, and I shared it with you. This is like, you probably don't remember. This is like 10
boy.
years ago. And you pointed me to the verse that says that God, I'm not going to quote it right, but God corrects those whom he loves.
Whom he loves, he chastens. Yes,
That's it. That's
exactly.
it. Yeah. And then that like kind of guilt, shame. Oh my gosh, what if I feel horrible? You know, all of that.
Yeah.
Yes, like you should repent of sin, but you need to know that correction is from love.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
The
yeah.
other part of that too is the difference between conviction and condemnation.
Right.
You know,
Because
when
Romans 8:1, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. When we feel that in our spirits and we go, oh, I feel so convicted is what the word we should use. And
Mhm.
oftentimes we think it's condemnation, but it's
That's right.
not. It's just conviction to change,
Right.
not
And
condemnation to,
to feel guilt or shame or
Exactly.
whatever. Yeah. Romans
Exactly.
8:1. When I am like kind of confused and thinking like, oh, is it the enemy or is this my own personal conviction? I try to remember Romans 8:1. There's therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus.
yeah.
And that really helps set me straight.
Yeah.
I feel like
And it's not easy. I mean, I still struggle with
it's
it.
ongoing.
You know, I was having a conversation. Well, we're out of time now.
Yeah.
That's the off-air experience for you.
Exactly.
Love that song from Corey Asbury, Sparrows. I'll tell you what, if you're not following the off-air experience,
I know you
Kinda
just
missing
missed a
out.
sermon.
just talking about the difference between condemnation and conviction and what
Mhm.
God does in our hearts as we submit to the work of the
That's
Holy
right.
Spirit in our lives.
That's
And
right.
of course, our Bible quiz goes along with that.
It
as
does
well.
actually. Yeah. It's death and life are in the power of the what, and those who love it will eat its fruits.
Mm. And then all you've got to do is correctly
right.
answer that question. You
Mhm.
can do it in a private message to us on our Facebook page. You can do it on YouTube, or you can give us a call at 800-245-3688 or text us there as well. We get those texts and we will enter you into the drawing for that gift card at the end of the week.
That's right. You can actually participate every single day. Just give us a call, message, as Tim just said, with the Bible quiz, and then every day that you give your answer, you get another opportunity to win the gift card, which we will select the winner randomly on Friday. And this week's gift card is a $20 gift card to your go-to grocery store.
I've
So
got to
where
go
do you
to
shop?
the grocery store.
Do you?
I do. I checked the pantry this morning. I'm like, oh, we're out of bananas. I have no breakfast this morning.
We had the same thing. We ran out. I like to have an English muffin in the
Okay.
morning. And last night, well, everyone knows probably my
Long
car broke
story,
down.
right?
I was at the Dollar General. Finally got home, and I'm like, we were just there. I could have bought a muffin.
And I spent a long time there too.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Oh, first world problems.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we would love to give you a $20 gift card to your go-to grocery store and help you stock the pantry a little bit.
Mhm.
So for us to do that, we need you to contact us, connect with us. Let us know your answer to the Bible question. Again, you don't need to know that off the top of your head. We encourage you to dig into the Word of God and have a little Bible study this Tuesday morning.
Mhm.
And then while you're at it, try not to Google it. Resist the temptation. That is like our new cultural temptations. Let me just Google it.
Exactly.
You know? Just guess.
Good news
Yes,
is I
and then
have
Google
not
it.
even yet Googled the Rosetta Stone.
I don't
even
know
though
how
I've
you
weighed
have
in.
it. You,
Well, we got into a deep
We
conversation
did.
off air. So
Yeah. So maybe after the next song, you'll Google it.
that's exactly right. Hey, right now, though, we're going to take a look at the weather forecast. Another warm one today. Sun and clouds mix. The high 89. The humidity was so much overnight. Going to
Yeah.
lessen as we go throughout the day today. Some clouds overnight tonight, 70 for the overnight low. Tomorrow, Wednesday, 89. Again, mostly cloudy skies. Same for Thursday with some morning thunderstorms. That's here in Northeast PA. For our Lehigh Valley listeners, sun and clouds mixed. A stray shower or thunderstorm possible today. 89 for the high, a little more humid down there. 71 for tomorrow. Warm, 90 degrees tomorrow in the Lehigh Valley, 73 for the overnight low, and then some morning thunderstorms on Thursday,
Mm,
and that's where we'll leave it be.
for now.
Yeah.
Well, in the Virgin Islands, we're looking today at a high of 87 with a mix of clouds and sun, going down tonight to 78 with partly cloudy skies, light winds. And then on Wednesday, tomorrow, we're looking at a chance of a shower or two, shower or two. That's interesting. During the morning, followed by partly cloudy skies in the afternoon, high of 87. And then at night on Wednesday, going down to 78.
All right. Well, we've got more music coming your way. We're also going to take a look at birthdays in just a little bit. And before we leave the weather forecast, I looked over at the National Hurricane Center.
Yes.
All's quiet.
All right. That's what we like to hear.
All righty.
Now we can Google the Rosetta Stone.
I did while you were doing the weather.
Oh, you cheat.
Yeah. And it does look like what you might imagine.
Okay, before I hit enter, I have it right here,
Okay.
right? I picture like a big thing,
a
like the
big
size
thing.
of like a car.
Oh, no, not that big.
All right.
Not that big.
Here we go.
More like the Ten Commandments. Like you might imagine the Ten Commandments.
Okay.
Now, of course, I'm guessing that we don't know. Exactly.
Don't give away the
Oh, I won't.
language.
No, I won't. I'm guessing that we don't know exactly how big it might be. It might have been like the entire thing.
Oh, right.
Because we're looking at maybe a portion of it.
Oh,
I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That really makes sense. I definitely pictured it. Yeah, like the size of a car.
Okay.
And that maybe I must have seen a movie because I don't know. Otherwise, it wouldn't have such a clear picture. I picture it like the size of a car with like a rock that has three sides and each side has another language, which really sounds like a movie, doesn't it?
It does sound like a movie.
That's probably why I think that's what it looks like. And yeah, looking at the pictures, it looks a lot like the Ten Commandments. Who is it that did the Ten Commandments back in the 60s or whatever?
Oh, Charlton Heston,
Charlton
the movie
Heston,
The
yes.
Ten Commandments.
It looks like his
My brother-in-law,
thing.
Mike, watches the Ten Commandments on a yearly basis,
Mhm.
like people watch It's a Wonderful Life or The Christmas Story. Or
Don does
yeah.
too.
The Ten Commandments.
He does.
Really?
Yes, he likes it.
Does he have it on VHS or does he have it on
No,
DVD?
he just
or-
knows when it plays.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't even. Is it Easter? I don't know. When does it
I don't
play?
know.
But he
yeah.
knows, and it's it's probably on like 20 channels or whatever.
And my brother-in-law, an amateur meteorologist as well, like your husband, they may have more similarities than.
They might. Now, when I was a kid, I used to like to watch Wizard of Oz, like, and you knew when it was going to come. Of course, I don't remember now, but didn't you guys just talk about that yesterday?
I did. We had an off-air conversation about the Wizard of Oz. I think it's the weirdest movie.
I usually had to close my eyes for the monkeys.
Okay.
They really bothered me.
Yeah, that's part of what I said to K-Rita, right?
What about
the monkeys?
Did they bother you too?
No, I said it's just so bizarre.
Well, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so weird that, like, I don't know, you have to have a whole different mindset going into that movie to actually appreciate it, I think.
I know. There are certain moments though that I just think are really sweet, and like seeing, I don't know, I really like the Tin Man, his love and care for Dorothy.
Okay.
And it's just like a really, I don't know, it's a really sweet friendship that they develop. So I think that's cute.
My character, if I had to pick a character in that, would be the Scarecrow.
Okay.
If I only.
I mean, I would pick Dorothy, obviously, but then like after Dorothy, who would you pick? And I also like Toto.
Yeah.
I'm all about Toto. So.
And you, Q?
I have no idea. I haven't thought of it.
How many times do you think you've seen it?
Not many. And the last time I saw it, I was probably like 13, so I don't remember it well.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's just so you know, even though I was born in the 1900s, the movie is before my time.
Q thinks we were all born in the.
Not the 1800s.
Oh,
the
that's
1900s.
true. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a difference? I didn't know that.
Wow. You know, she deserves to pick on us because we pick on her all the
That's
time
right.
for being young.
As the music of all sons and daughters, great are you, Lord. You're listening to Connect, and we're hoping you will connect with us live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or of course, you can call or text us at 800-245-3688. We did have the phone ring there just a second ago, and we've had lots of comments here on our YouTube page. TGD. Now, I'm feeling really bad about our choices, Terry.
I know. Well, he's on Facebook and he's saying, Tim's going Latin, Terry's going Arabic. Well, then I'm going Greek.
Yeah. Except he kind of knew right away what the Rosetta Stone was, knew the whole thing. And so I'm not feeling good about my choice right now.
So you think because you didn't know what the Rosetta Stone was, that he would be right?
I'm thinking that
I'm
he,
trying to understand.
well, he also said
Oh,
that
that's
the
true.
Rosetta
Yeah.
Stone is how
How
they
they
figured
figured it out.
out what hieroglyphics
I know.
were. And so
He
that
does
tells me
sound
a
informed.
greater depth of knowledge,
Yeah.
certainly than I have.
He does sound informed. I
Yeah.
agree. Yep.
So anyway, birthdays coming up in 5. More music right now. Let's give that Bible question first, though.
It is death and life are in the power of the blank, and those who love it will eat its fruits. I know.
Sorry, didn't mean to spring it on
You
you.
did
like
spring it
that.
on me. I was reading the comments and I was like, oh, did he say Bible quiz?
He said
Um,
my name.
I'm like, wait, somebody's calling me. Yeah.
Oh,
every
Don
time-
checking in.
every
So
time I
he's
eat-
listening.
Read that. I get hungry for Kirita's oranges from yesterday.
Every time you read what?
This is those who love
the
it will
fruits.
eat its fruits. And then I'm like, man, those oranges look good yesterday.
Hey,
She
you
had the
had a
little
massive-
segments.
Wait. Oh, little segments.
The little
yeah.
segments
It was
of
a
the orange.
massive tub.
It was
of
a
orange.
trough.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It was filled with like a million oranges. And did she
Okay,
say,
we might
"Oh,
be
Terry,
exaggerating a little
would
bit.
you like an orange?" No, she didn't say that at all.
Oh,
I didn't know you liked oranges.
called out.
I would have loved to share.
Man, you would think she
Yeah,
had
it
an
was-
orchard. She had the.
Oh.
There
I did have a
Olive
lot.
oranges.
There were a lot.
Wow, you do a lot of hyperbole. You know that?
I know.
So Don, this is Terry's husband, checked in with
Yep.
us. He said it was 1939, and the Monkees were revolutionary.
Oh wow, they were something.
I guess
Now I feel
so.
like I have to see it for the Revolutionary Monkeys, like just so that I can remember how revolutionary they would have
Just
been.
creepy. I don't know. I might disagree with you, Don.
Yeah.
The monkeys and that song that they sang. I don't even know what the words are, but when the monkeys are like marching into the castle,
They sing a song.
yeah, I can't
Oh.
remember what it is, but it's kind of creepy. It's like, oh wait, I think I remember. It's like, oh we oh, you know that part?
No.
We oh, you don't know that
No, the only
Oh.
one I know is the
Scarecrow,
song. Yeah. I loved the dance that he did.
It is a very
was
good
very
dance. Yes.
Who's the actor? Dick Van Dyke esque.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen him in, speaking of weird movies. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, I have never seen that, but
Oh,
I have heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. He does a dance in there, the dance of the marionette, and I'll tell you what, we were talking about our Forrest Frank song dance that
Oh,
we
yeah.
did here. He was amazing. Dick Van Dyke.
He
was.
would have crushed it. Yeah,
Oh,
it took us an hour,
absolutely.
but
Absolutely.
if
We
you-
should have put him in the Sparky costume.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
That would have been awesome.
If you haven't seen it yet, we have our take on the Forrest Frank dance, Your Way's Better, and it's on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. And when you add up all the views so far, it's well over 2,000.
Oh.
Well over, yeah.
Wow.
And it's kind of frightening to
Awesome.
think that over 2,000 people watched me do that.
You do the dance.
Okay.
Or
Um,
attempt to do the dance,
I
right?
know, right? TGD said this fascinates me. He says they used to play Wizard of Oz on loop at the Ashley Furniture in Wilkes-Barre, which for our Croy listeners is just a city nearby where our station is.
A
Or-
furniture store like there's one down across from Cost You Less.
Oh, okay.
Down on
It's
Sixth
like kind
Road.
of like
Yeah.
Ashley.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, they played it on loop and they had popcorn and hot dogs and everything there
Wow.
for free.
Mm.
Wow.
Tomorrow, hot dog day, by the way.
Ooh. You're going to go to Ashley.
All right, we got birthdays coming up next, right?
Yep.
Yep. Calling glory and freedom. I am set free. We got a Bible quiz for you. All you got to do is fill in the blank to be entered to win that $20 grocery card gift card for your go-to grocery store. That will happen at the end of the week, but every day is your entry when you call in or text us with the correct answer. Actually, Joan said, hey, how about if you tell the listeners how to text us if you're not on Facebook, if you're not on Instagram, or if you're not on YouTube? All you have to do is text us at 800-245-3688, just like you'd text any other number. Yes, you can text the 800 number that way. Let us know what your answer is. So text us at 800-245-3688. Hugh gets those texts, and then she enters your name if you've got the answer correct. It's that simple.
It is. And again, you can enter every single day so that by Friday, you have 5 entries. Improves your chance of winning.
Exactly. All right, now it is time to take a look at birthdays. And Dan knows I always like to do the historic birthdays on these birthday days. So today, the 15th of July, man, we are mid-July.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah. Rembrandt born on this date.
Wow.
Yes, born in 1606, died in 1669. Of course, he, a Dutch painter, born in the Netherlands. And
okay, Rita, just so you know, that's before I was born.
Yeah, not the 1900s, the 1800s, the 1700s.
We iced each other about, the difference in ages. Continue, Tim. I just wanted to make sure K. Rita knew that.
Now, Rembrandt was the quintessential starving artist.
Okay.
He actually declared that he was insolvent after living beyond his means and spending too much on artwork and rare items.
Wow.
And so to make money, he painted more.
Oh.
And that's Rembrandt. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. The Dutch Golden Age painting style.
I don't know anything about that, but I'm sure your mother-in-law could tell me all about it.
I probably know more about Rembrandt than you do about the Rosetta Stone, which probably isn't saying much either.
It probably isn't, no. Well, I have a birthday today on the national scene of Forrest Whitaker. He is a movie actor born in 1961. He's 63 years old, born in Longview, Texas. He's a really great actor. I haven't seen him in tons of things, but one movie I saw him in, he was actually a bad guy, but it was almost like you weren't afraid of him because he just had such a kind face. Was it Panic Room, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, he did win an Oscar for Best Actor for his portrayal of dictator Idi Amin in 2006's The Last King of Scotland.
Right. And
he's also in Battlefield Earth and The Way of the Samurai. A bunch of big name films.
He is one of those actors that you go, Forrest Whitaker, and then you see his picture and you go, oh,
yeah. I know. Yeah.
All right, so that's some of the national birthdays. We've got quite a few local birthdays.
I have 2. You can start.
I've got a half a dozen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Barb Giordano.
Oh, okay.
Celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Barb. I'm actually going to see her this weekend because this weekend is the Biker Sunday at Slocum Chapel, and I always go over there for that. Also, Tara Caruso, happy birthday to you. One of our library visitors, Connie Flieger, celebrating a
wasn't
birthday
Connie
today.
Just here yesterday? She was.
All right. And Bill Watchalunas, happy birthday to you as well. And then I've got one more, and I don't know whether to reserve it.
Oh, you might have the one I have.
It could be, so I'll let you do it.
Okay. Well, first, I want to wish a happy birthday to Leah Keys. Her maiden name was Leah Ruge, but she's recently married. And the reason she's important is because she was my roommate in 3 different houses, which is kind of weird. Like our lives just kept intersecting. So anyway, I lived with Leah almost every single place I lived. She's a great girl and has moved out to California and found herself a husband. And it's her birthday. Happy birthday, Leah. And then the last one that I have is a super local birthday.
It sure is.
It is Mr. David Nelson, Carrie's husband.
Yeah.
Today is his birthday. So happy birthday, David.
First birthday as a married couple. Second birthday as a married couple.
All right.
All right. That's right. Because you were okay. I always say, don't do math on the air.
No math on live radio.
It was a mistake. Yeah. So we've got a song for David Nelson, and this is in celebration of his birthday. And Wayne and Karen Morgan, his in-laws, Hugh's parents, wishing him a happy birthday as well.
How great.
So here's Graves in the Gardens. All right.
That's great. I need to look. I'm pretty sure Forrest Whitaker was in Panic Room. Did you ever see that?
No,
Oh, it's such a
I don't
good
watch
movie.
scary movies.
No, well, it's not really that scary.
It's called Panic Room. It's gotta
Okay.
be scary.
I mean, but it's not like I guess depends on your definition of scary. I don't know. I'm looking.
Terry TGD asked, "What is your favorite Rembrandt painting?"
Give me choices. How big do my eyes get? Give me 3 choices and I'll tell you. Rembrandt. It does. Is he? Who did the one with like the sun and all the blue colors?
No, that's not Rembrandt.
Who's that?
Rembrandt was very realistic
Okay.
in his paintings. He did some scriptural ones. He did the Prodigal Son.
I was just going to talk about that.
Oh, really?
Yes. On our last break, well, 2 breaks ago, when we were talking about God
Mm-hmm.
and like the dichotomy of, being perfectly just and perfectly loving and all that.
Yeah.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, when the prodigal son comes home, the father reaches around him.
Yeah, it's not that one.
Oh, it's not when
No.
it's 2 different
because
hands.
he did the dark side. His was the prodigal son in the brothel.
Oh,
Okay. And he did the same thing. He did Bathsheba and her bath. So
Oh,
he kinda,
the dark side. Yeah.
exactly.
Well,
But he
all right,
also
so-
did the Storm on the Sea of Galilee, which would be
Ooh,
one.
I'd have to see that.
That's a beautiful thing.
I was just about to show her that one.
Oh, good. Show it to her. Yeah. In fact, I'll call that one up,
Wow, that is amazing.
and we can share it
Wow.
for our off-air people.
The reason I like that one I was mentioning is because when the father hugs the prodigal son,
Mm,
he has 2 different hands. Do you know this picture?
yes.
One is a man's hand and one is a woman's hand.
Yes.
And it's very intentional to try to show like the different sides of God.
Mm.
So I like that. I think it's very. Yep, that's the one.
It is Rembrandt.
Oh, he did both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 different man's hand and then a daintier woman's hand.
Wow. Look at that.
Hey, I knew one. There you go, TGD. That's my favorite one. It's the only one I knew off the top of my head.
All right. Now I just got to get this up here real quick for our off-air experience people. Still getting used to this aspect of it here.
Is it July 24th yet? I have a good birthday
July
taped to
24th.
my
Yeah.
desk that I don't want to miss. A historical one.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
there
oh,
you
that's
go.
gorgeous.
it is. Yeah.
That is gorgeous. Wow, so much detail. And
Yeah.
like,
Bob Jones
delicate.
Bob Jones does something every year. Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina. They call it the Living Gallery.
Okay.
Did you see the Living Gallery when you were down there, or no? That wasn't the right time of year. They do it around Easter,
Okay.
and it's a 3D type of thing, and it's done up on the stage, and so they have the painting depicted, but then the people in the boat are real people.
Oh, wow.
It's fascinating.
That's great.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, they've actually done it on video. So, all right, 30 seconds.
Can you share? Are you able to share the one with the 2 hands? I mean, it's no rush.
Oh, do you want me to download that, or you can get it?
She has
Okay.
it, I think. This is a very good song.
Yeah.
So Karen picked it for.
Karen and Wayne. Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
assume
great.
Karen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Husbands always just get included in
Yes,
that thing.
exactly.
Here we go. As music from Elevation Worship and Graves into Gardens. Well, we were doing a little Rembrandt talk off air, and it turns out that Terry knows more about Rembrandt than we thought.
Yeah. So TGD asked me in our live stream what my favorite Rembrandt was, and I was just kind of like, "Well, give me some to pick from." But then Tim started talking about the prodigal son, and anyway, the one I like is when the prodigal son comes home and the father puts his arms around him, which of course that story is, aimed to depict our
Our
relationship
loving
with
father.
God, right?
Yeah.
But when he puts his arms around him, one hand is a man's hand and one hand is a woman's hand.
Mm.
And it's very intentional just to kind of show, the different aspects of God in terms of loving and caring.
The
but also-
reprimand
Yep.
as well as the love.
Exactly what
Yeah.
we're talking about.
Yeah. Amazing. When you look at artists like Rembrandt and others and talk to I mean, I have had the opportunity to talk to artists about what
Mm.
their intent was
Mhm.
in a painting. And oftentimes we'll read something into a painting that maybe wasn't there, but the author or the artist is putting something sometimes
Mhm.
purposely
Mhm.
into that painting
Mhm.
to say something to us. Fortunately, with the Word of God, he puts it pretty clearly.
He does. Black and white.
And our Bible quiz is that way, isn't it?
It is. The verse is death and life are in the power of the what? And those who love it will eat its fruits. And you'll want to contact us, whether it's private message through Facebook or Instagram, or contact us on our YouTube stream, or call 800-245-3688, or text that number and give us your answer to that. Plus, have a little bit of fun
Mhm.
on this Tuesday, and think about the Rosetta Stone. You just learned about the Rosetta Stone today.
I did. And it has apparently 3 languages on it: Demotic Egyptian, Egyptian hieroglyphic, and then what other language? Arabic, Greek, or Latin? Let us know what you think at 800-245-3688. Messages on Facebook or YouTube. We would love to hear from you, however you connect with us live. Right now, music from Rebecca St. James and for King and Country. All right.
So I want to look at this picture
Of the Rosetta
of the
Stone.
stone again.
Now, I saw it next to someone, but it may be bigger than I thought it was because it was actually a side-by-side that I didn't realize.
Oh,
And
okay.
so the other picture was the same size as her head
Oh,
in the picture I was looking at, but it may have been larger than that
Okay.
in real life. I don't know.
this says the stone is a stela. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's an inscribed slab made of a rock that I can't pronounce because it has like 13 characters or something. in it.
Granodiorite.
Okay.
Take
Believe
my
you.
word for it, huh?
Yeah. Whatever you say. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Granodiorite. Granodiorite.
Look at that. It's just like it looks like it's the size of like a tombstone.
Oh, okay. So it is bigger than I thought, but
to
not
me.
a car.
Oh yeah, here's a picture of it in like a case, one of those glass cases in a museum, and
Oh,
then there's
okay.
people, around,
Around
it
it.
for some perspective.
Okay.
Wow. Isn't it amazing?
The stuff we don't know, right?
I know. I know.
For those on our off-air experience, I did put one up. It is kind of
For size comparison.
Oh, yeah,
leaning
look at
back,
that.
but yeah,
Oh, okay.
there's a lady next to it
Oh,
that's
wow.
trying
Okay.
to like point out stuff. And also, Demotic Egyptian is basically a cursive version of Egyptian.
Oh.
Demotic is kind of cursive. Egyptian hieroglyphic is like what we would consider print.
I
And then
wonder if they
there's the other
continued to teach that to their elementary school students. I'm sorry, we're getting rid of the Demotic Egyptian. We're just going with the hieroglyphics.
No. I heard some comedian one day say, like, in 30 years, adults can just write in cursive and young people will have no idea what it says.
Yeah. Now we have in our family, the adults all know Pig Latin. Anybody
Oh,
familiar
yeah.
with Pig Latin?
Yes.
We use it at times.
Oh.
Now the kids never learned it, and when I say
Oh.
kids, I mean my now adult.
Oh, your
children.
adult kids. You don't mean the grandkids. and-
right.
Oh.
So now my kids did, but some of the cousins did not.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
so now we can talk in front of them and they don't know
That's
what
great.
we're saying.
That's great.
What's there's another language like that, like Pig Latin. Abenglabish.
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Abenglabish is another one.
Oh,
of
I've heard
those.
that called Ubby Dubby.
Ubby Dubby. Yeah, it's the
Ubby-dubby,
same type
okay.
of thing.
Yeah.
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 So can you
My-
speak Ubby Dubby?
A little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not a lot. But my friends tried to teach me. Like, hello is Hebelabo.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think
you
I
just
like that more than
change-
Pig Latin.
you change where vowels and consonants are
Oh,
so
okay.
that then it changes how it sounds,
Yeah.
but it doesn't really change the words.
Right.
Maybe
necessarily.
you and I could learn that language, and then we could say secret things in front of Tim. Yeah.
All you have to do is talk female when you're saying
Oh
secret
my!
things in
Oh
front
my!
of
That isn't true. You're a girl, Dad.
them. It's true. 10 seconds. Rebecca St. James, along with her brothers, Joel and Luke Smallbone, in For King and Country and Kingdom Come. I wanted to mention this as we started the show, and I forgot, but John MacArthur, for those who did not know, passed away last night.
He did.
And as I was listening to that song, believe it or not, in the middle of a conversation about Pig Latin, got to find the off-air experience to see what's happening there.
We always get a little off track.
I was listening to the song and thinking about Kingdom Come and the fact that John MacArthur is in the presence of Jesus right now.
The very Jesus that he spent all the years of his life preaching about and teaching to other people and proclaiming to the world on his from his platform. He is now in the presence of, and that is just, it's amazing.
It is. I didn't always agree with everything that John MacArthur said or did, but at the same time, his study on the book of Ephesians was absolutely incredible. There's just so many wonderful things that John MacArthur has done in his life, both over the radio, television, Bible teaching, and then individual dealings with people. And appreciate the ministry of John MacArthur, and he is with the Lord right now. Well, our Bible quiz, Death and Life in the Power of the Blank, and those who love it will eat its fruit. That's the Bible quiz. And our fun question, Terry.
The Rosetta Stone has Demotic Egyptian, Egyptian hieroglyphic, and what other language on it? And your choices are Arabic, Greek, or Latin. Now, Tim went with Latin.
I did.
I went with Arabic. And we want to know what you're going to go with.
Exactly. Now, you can choose the same ones that we chose and be wrong along with us. We'll find out in just a few minutes. Right now, Jeremy Rosado, come and see.
But that usually means I'm wrong. So want to say hi to some people who checked in with us. We heard from Donna Shimko and Larry Gilligan. Hey, Larry. Rob Myers, who I believe is in Florida right now. We also heard from Leanne Manzoni. Hi, Leanne.
Hi, Leanne.
And Joan Lampman. She checked in with us as well. TGD is with us. We appreciate you. Been hanging in there with us for the last 2.5 weeks, I guess. So appreciate that. Also have Don and did I miss anybody? No, I don't think so. Nope, looks like that was it.
I think you hit everybody.
And Kay Rita. Yeah. But I mean,
I'm wondering if Dan's going to tune in just to see how we're doing.
No, I mean, he said he wasn't, and I told him not to.
Good. I'm glad.
I was like, please don't.
Yeah.
Please don't. And if we text, it's only about, like, I texted him to tell him that my car tried to kill me. Like, his car tried to kill him. So, for those of you who don't know, my car was in park and decided to accelerate.
In park. Yeah.
And
now
drove me up onto the sidewalk
the scary
of Dollar
thing,
General.
Well, the scary thing to me is that Don's solution, your husband's solution, was to drive it home.
Well, he was like, it was kind of funny. He made like a lap or two around it. He was like staring it down, you know,
letting it know who's
he
boss.
Like opened the door and then he like lifted the hood and he, you know, stands
that's a
there.
guy thing. We lift the hood and we look in there.
I'm like, what are you gonna see? You don't know what any of it is.
Even if we don't know what it is, we're looking in there.
You're like, yep, that's a car. Yep. And then you
the engine's still there.
Close the lid and then you go in.
See, what happens sometimes is that check engine light comes on, and we have to go check to see if it's still there because.
Check on the engine.
Yeah,
well,
that's exactly it.
You know, he's like, are any of the dashboard lights lit? Only the ones that are supposed to be.
Yeah.
So then he got in, you know, and at that point you're like, is Don gonna drive it? So I sent you a picture of him in the driver's
Terry and I were texting last night.
You know, and I'm like, well, yeah, he's gonna drive it. And he kind of just was like, I think he was like talking to it, like, don't you dare.
Yeah, right. So question, did you follow him or did he follow you?
No, I followed him from a distance because I thought he could go into reverse and he could fly backwards into me or something. I don't know.
Now, in defense of the lifting the hood, by the way, there is a reason to do that. My daughter had an issue with a friend's car, and I said, open it up, and what do you see? And she said, the belt had actually shredded and flew
okay.
apart. And she could see that just by looking
That's
in
great.
there. So
yeah,
there is a good reason
there is.
to look under the
Don
hood.
one time looked under the hood and there was a groundhog, and then another time there was a rattlesnake.
Okay. That's
That's
unexpected.
another reason. That was in Kentucky.
That's a good song from Jeremy Rosado. Come and see. You're listening to Connect, and we're hoping you'll connect with us live here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or by texting us 800-245-3688. Just punch that number into your phone, put the answer to the text, the quiz question, and we will be able to get your entry in that way. Here is the Bible quiz. Death and life are in the power of the blank, and those who love it will eat its fruits. And then our fun question, Terry.
The Rosetta Stone has Demotic Egyptian, Egyptian hieroglyphic, and what other language on it? And your choices are Arabic, which was my choice. That's what I went with. Greek, and then Latin. And that's what Tim chose. So we are going to see if we're both wrong.
We're
which
both
is-
right. No, we can't
Yeah,
both
no,
be
we
right,
can't both
can
be
we?
right, but at least we have different answers. So maybe it'll be exciting as far as the leaderboard is concerned.
Right. Well, we've got one more song, and when we come back, we will find the
That's
answer
right.
to our quiz question as well as our fun question. Here's Jason Gray. Gonna let it go.
That's what I'm going to do when I find out I'm wrong. I'm just going to have to let
Just
it go.
let it go. It's hard not to break into song when you hear that. Not this song, though.
Yeah, the other let it go.
The Frozen song.
Yeah. Although I think if I never
Now
heard
we're
that
talking
again,
K-Vita's language.
yeah,
so.
right. I if I never heard that song again, it would be too soon.
Oh, really? You're
It's
willing
just-
to let it go.
I
huh?
got when I was at Clarkson University, it feels like, or it felt like anyway, everyone who worked for me loved Disney. And so it was just Disney
Mm,
constantly.
yeah.
And we would be sitting there on the fourth floor of this big echoey building that's like over 100 years old, marble, stones, all this other stuff. And I just hear, let it go, and I'm like,
And it was actually, Jackson Hall, a great place to sing.
It is, and the sound carries,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't take it.
Yeah.
I had to let it go.
Now, did they ever do stuff in Jackson Hall, like chorus singing type thing?
Yes. So in the second floor library, they have
This is at Clark Summit University, by the way.
right in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, which is now closed.
Yeah.
They have the big what is it, arched ceiling? I guess
Mhm.
that's what you call it.
Yeah, a dome type
Like
ceiling.
dome
yeah.
type
Mhm.
ceiling, and that room was actually built for singing.
Really?
Yes, because the building used to be what do they call it with monks? I forget what they call that.
Oh, a monastery.
Monastery. Thank you. Yes, that's what it used to be.
Really?
Yes, and then the bell tower, which we were able to go up to once or twice a year, was also designed for singing. Really cool.
Oh,
And we would sing up there. In
see,
fact,
now
the
that makes me
last
even sadder.
I know the last thing that I did there was sing with a group of all the people who lived there.
Mm.
It was on 4th of July. We watched fireworks. We were surrounded by fireworks up in the bell tower, and we sang.
Oh,
Praise God.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
a good memory.
Well, I mean, I guess there's a time for everything, and
Yep,
and
Everything has a
so when
season.
I look
Biblical.
at that, and we get a little sad,
Mhm.
but doesn't mean something new is not going to happen. And the people whose
Mm-hmm.
lives were impacted by Clark Summit University will continue to impact
Mhm.
other people.
That's right. And if you think about all of the people that worked there, we all were dispersed.
Mm.
In
Stint.
sent in
Yeah.
many ways, like you saw with the very early church and early Christians, the diaspora they call it.
Mhm.
And we are all now in new places, taking what we learned and sharing it with others.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's good to be able to, as the Jason Gray song is saying, to let it go, to let
Mhm.
go of people and let them
Yeah.
go out into
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
And I know it's hard for those who've done the training and, then to see them leave instead of being there, but it's good.
Yep.
It is good.
Everything has a season.
Yep. That's Jason Gray and Let It Go. Well, I don't know how I'm going to work out timing wise here, Terry, but we're going to do the best we can as we try to
Well,
answer our Bible
it's
quiz
live
and
math.
our fun question. So it is time to take a look at the answer to our Bible quiz. So are you going to fill in the blank for me when we
I
get there?
sure will.
Death and life are in the power of the
Tongue.
Our words are important. It says, and those who love it will eat its fruits, whether it's orange segments or whatever. It comes from Proverbs 18:21. Yes, death and life in the power of the tongue.
Mhm.
So hopefully you got that one right in your entry to win that $20 gift card to your go-to grocery store. Now, our fun question.
It was a fun question.
It
too.
was, and I learned something for sure.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So the question was, the Rosetta Stone has Demotic Egyptian, Egyptian hieroglyphic, and what other language on it? And the choices were Arabic, which is what I went with.
Mhm.
Is that one right?
No, unfortunately,
Oh,
it is not
okay,
right. Yes,
okay.
yeah,
And then Greek.
yeah, is actually the correct point. Yeah.
Which means
Yeah.
the Latin was wrong. So you didn't get a point,
Yeah.
and I didn't get a
No,
point.
no. Well, that actually, on the other hand, does keep things even
It does.
as far as
as where we were yesterday.
where we were yesterday on the
Nothing
leaderboard.
changes.
Dan still
5 plus 0 is
Yeah.
still 5.
now technically though
Mm-hmm.
that other point was my point for Dan.
Oh, yes.
because it
you're
was
proxy
5-5
for it.
going in
Yes.
yesterday.
Oh, yes.
So
You
I'm kind
took
of
advantage of my absence.
mentally
and,
keeping
no.
track of
Kidding.
that, just so that I kind of see. Doug is so hyper competitive. I try to tone it down a little bit, and
Oh,
my brothers
okay.
were that way as well. I have an older brother and a younger brother, and they both hyper competitive.
Yeah.
and I'm the middle and not.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty competitive.
Oh, are
so
you? So
yeah.
I shouldn't feel bad then? Is what you're saying?
It's okay. It's all for fun.
Absolutely.
It's all for fun. We loved connecting with you and having fun with these questions, and appreciate your partnership and just your participation. We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, and hopefully you'll enter or get another entry again into our go-to gift card giveaway. But until then, we'll see you tomorrow.
That's it. Going to do it for us on this Tuesday morning. So tune in tomorrow as we bring you maybe a wacky Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll find out. All right.
All right. We had to do a quick restart on automation this morning, which kind of complicated things. Which
It
is why
does a little bit.
but we hit it.
Yes,
I was.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching, and you did a great job. We also heard from a couple of other people there right towards the end. We heard from Tim Pinch, and he's talking about the great Donald, but then he also says, "You're a blessed man, Tim."
He always says that to me, and I appreciate that because
That's nice.
I do consider myself very blessed.
Mhm.
I have gotten to watch my kids grow,
Mhm.
and now I get to see them raising their kids, and it is a
Sweet.
blessing. So
Yeah.
thanks, Tim. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now TGD says that his sister and he and his sister, I don't know, I can never get that part right, are a bit of trivia enjoyers, and so they learn a lot. I know I have learned a lot just in the last 2.5 weeks on these fun questions. And Tim, I feel like I'm always amazed at the amount, like the breadth of what you know, but I now am starting to realize it comes from the fun question.
Well, it's true. It's true. I mean, I have been doing radio for 40 years, and there's a lot of useless information that you
Yeah.
learn over the years. I did really seriously think that the Rosetta Stone was just a language thing, and I guess I should have known.
Yeah, like what would it be named after? Why would it
I
be
don't
called
know.
that? You know?
The logo of Rosetta Stone is the Rosetta Stone.
What's that?
The logo of the Rosetta Stone learning tool is like
The Rosetta Stone.
But I thought it was like made up.
It's just like
I feel-
somebody's
I feel
name is
really
Rosetta,
silly now.
and they just invented a stone or what? I don't know.
Well, I mean, again, along the lines of the Ten Commandments or things that were written a
Yeah,
long time
sure.
ago, not realizing that it was not just marketing.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that's funny.
Automation's giving us a hard time.
Well, we have had a great time with you today. We're so thankful you join us for the off-air experience. We're going to see you again tomorrow, same time, same place. Thanks for participating. Have a great rest of your day.
whole works in our lives. We need to remember the truth.